up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. So I'm back in the truck. The reason why I've filmed so much in the truck here is because we are very limited on space with the RV, and Matt has been working from home a lot, and so filming with him and the dogs and the amount of clutter that we have going on is kind of distracting to me. So I can definitely do a lot more thinking and talking just one-on-one by myself in the truck whenever I'm here at the gym before I go in for my workout. So today's video, I had a really good question sent to my Instagram DMs. I'm on Instagram as Blair Fitness. Most of y'all probably have come from Instagram to this YouTube, but I had a great question about my anxiety during this pregnancy. If you don't know, I have had anxiety from what I can recall for most of my life. I didn't know it was anxiety until I was in my 20s. I went to the doctor. I was having what I didn't know at the time. They were panic attacks. So I started having shortness of breath. I started having chest pains, basically getting dizzy, not being able to control my breath, felt like my throat was closing. There's so many different symptoms that go along with my personal anxiety. And whenever I have panic attacks, daily anxiety, but I didn't know at the time that's what they were. I was having panic attacks, so I went to the doctor and they said it's anxiety. And so I was on a prescription medication for quite some time. I have not been for years now. A lot of my fears and worries and obsessions as a child were anxiety. I know that now. Whenever I was younger, I just thought something was wrong with me. I thought that I just worried all the time for no reason, but it's anxiety. So it all makes sense. I've had times when my anxiety gets way worse. A couple years ago, I would say probably about 4 years ago, it was 4 or 5 years ago, it was debilitating. I barely could go a day without having a panic attack. It affected my work. It affected my personal life. It was something that I lived in fear of day to day. And I know that that fear fueled those panic attacks. So I was on a prescription medication for a little while, and I can't recall how long I was on it, but after a good while, I tapered off of it, and I was actually able to be off of the medication. And I'm really thankful for that. And I just know that if my anxiety gets to that point ever again, medication is something that did help me, but I'd rather not be on it all the time if possible. So I do take a supplement when I need it. It's something called Anxiety Free, and it's honestly, I feel like it's had the same effect as the medication itself. So back to the original question, how has my anxiety been during pregnancy? So I was talking to Matt about it the other day, and surprisingly enough, my anxiety has been so much better during this pregnancy, and I don't know why. I thought that it would make everything worse, especially coming from having had 2 miscarriages this year. I've had worries and I've had anxiety about the pregnancy, and there's that lingering fear inside of me that something can or will happen. But it's been so amazing to me that my anxiety hasn't been, it's almost been non-existent. There have been a couple times when I feel a little more anxious, but it passes. It goes away pretty quickly. And overall, I'd say my anxiety is so much better since I've been pregnant. And I thought it would be the opposite because of symptoms, because of weight gain, because of fear of not getting, the right nutrients, fear of birth. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's been, again, like I said, non-existent almost. And I'm enjoying it as much as I can. I don't know if it's something that as my hormones continue to change throughout the pregnancy, if it's going to get worse, but I'm just enjoying for now the fact that the first 18 weeks now have been anxiety free. That's been amazing to me. I've definitely been feeling a lot more short of breath because of hormone changes and because of the increasing pressure on all of my internal organs. I would have thought that that's something that would cause anxiety, because when I do start to feel anxious, I feel like I can't breathe, and that causes more breathlessness. But I don't know. It's just, I get winded and I'm okay. I don't know what it is. So it's been such a blessing because there have been so many other things going on, and I know that with all the changes that are happening and the amount of stress that my body's under as it is, anxiety would make everything so much harder for me as well as probably my body. So I've just been really, really thankful and just trying to enjoy it as much as I can. And I keep thinking, like, once the baby comes, I'm sure that it's going to come back, because there's going to be so many things out of my control. There's going to be so many nights when I don't get enough sleep, or when I'm not getting in workouts, or I'm not eating enough, or I don't know. I'm just trying not to think about it. And I think a lot of that has helped, because I try not to worry. I kind of stop myself before I let the worry and anxiety set in, which is something that I have not been able to do as well in the past. So the idea of labor and giving birth terrifies me. I cannot emphasize this enough. I am absolutely terrified of that. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. It's going to be traumatizing and painful, and I'm worried that something's going to go wrong, but I just haven't thought about it until I started talking about it. But I haven't thought about it, and I think a lot of that has helped with the anxiety, and I'm just trying to tackle one day at a time, one symptom, one feeling at a time. I think that that's helped tremendously. So to answer that question, my anxiety has been so much better since I've been pregnant, to my disbelief. So I've been so lucky, as I talked about in the last video. I've been so lucky to have a relatively easy pregnancy so far, and I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. Yeah, and that's kind of the answer. So I don't know if you guys enjoyed these little random topic vlogs, but if y'all have any questions that you want to see me answer, leave them in the comments below. Shoot me a message on Instagram or an email, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. But I'm also recording a full day of eating today, so I will have that up for y'all probably later this week. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure and hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. There's going to be a lot more videos to come, and they will range anywhere from random truck chats to full day of eatings, workouts, pregnancy updates. And then, of course, after the baby, we are going to jump back in. Well, as soon as I'm cleared, we'll jump back into beast mode. So lots to look forward to for both myself as well as you guys. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next video.